Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Cynthia. Thank you for taking the time to look at our profile. We couldn't be more excited to embark on this journey.
Even before we were together, adoption was in both of our hearts. So we feel extremely blessed that you would consider us as adoptive parents. We met in our Criminal Law 101 course in college. I think there were only about 7 of us.
We never really talked until Ryan asked to borrow a pen one day. From then on, we quickly became friends, and the following year, Ryan graduated and moved away.
Ironically, that's when our friendship grew even stronger. And that year, despite the distance, we gave ourselves a chance.
Every weekend, Ryan would drive 10 hours to see me.
And after a few months of dating, we moved in together. We've lived together ever since.
On our 7th anniversary, Ryan proposed. He did it in the same classroom where we first met.
And a year later, we were married. Now, we're ready to start our family through adoption.
We have 2 cats, Musa and Yogi, who both have big personalities. Both of us love animals. We're excited for the child to grow up around pets.
I was born as an only child. My father was Russian-German, my mother was Canadian-Italian. So I have citizenship in both Canada and the United States. My family traveled a lot when I was growing up. We ultimately settled on the East Coast. I fell in love with sports at a very early age, and it became a huge part of who I am. After high school, I was offered an athletic scholarship to a great university, but after 1 semester I received an offer to play pro soccer, so I took a temporary break from school. Music has also played a huge part of my life. My grandfather was a trumpet player, my father was a songwriter, and my mother was a background singer for various artists. After graduating college, I followed in my father's footsteps and I became a songwriter just like him. Cynthia and I are now opening a business together. And while being your own boss is exciting and scary at the same time, we can't wait to see where our new adventure takes us.
I am also an only child. I was born in Honduras, and we moved to the US when I was just over a year old. My parents would always take me out on the weekends. We'd go on long bike rides in the park, rollerblading, and picnics. These are traditions I hope to continue myself as a parent. My family was very supportive of my childhood interests, and it's important to encourage children to explore their interests. As a kid, I took ballet lessons and piano lessons, and later in life, I was involved in student government, science league, French club, tennis, bowling, judo. These experiences allowed me to find out who I was. They also created good habits for adulthood. Today, I'm an attorney. I feel incredibly lucky to have this career. I love where I work. My job also allows for an excellent home-work balance so I can be present for a child. My family comes from Honduras. We are all fluent Spanish speakers.
My family is mostly from Canada, and we all speak French.
Both of our families are big, loud, and very affectionate. We were both only children, so our cousins are like siblings to us.
Most of my family is only a short train or car ride away, and that's allowed us to keep in touch and remain close over the years.
Both of our fathers have passed away within the last few years. This has left us with very strong, independent women.
My mother is of Italian descent, and she loves to cook, and the same goes for Cynthia's mother and grandmother.
Believe us when we say there is no shortage of food on the holidays. We just assume we're going to gain 5 pounds every year.
Our community includes a large mix of races and religions, and it makes us so happy knowing the child will be exposed to incredible cultures and languages.
Our community is rich in warmth and can't wait to meet the child. They keep telling us how they plan to shower him or her with love.
This group loves with all their hearts, and they love unconditionally.
And this is why we love them. We now live in the Northeast.
We live in the same city where we went to school, and it's also the same city where our love story first began.
Neither one of us was born here, but we've lived here for 9 years and we consider it home.
As we said before, we've always had adoption in our hearts, and it's always been something we've been passionate about doing. We truly feel adoption is the greatest gift one human can give to another.
There are many reasons for someone to adopt, but for us it's simple. We want to receive the joy and blessing of adding a child to our family, and we want to provide a loving home for that child.
We also want to provide comfort for both you and your child during a difficult time. We hope knowing that your child will be loved unconditionally will take away some of the anxiety you must be feeling.
Together, we are looking forward to beginning our journey as parents and growing as a family. Thank you for considering us and for getting to know us better. We understand the decision you are faced with is not an easy one. and we can't imagine what you must be going through.
So we promise you this. We promise to always surround your child with love and to teach your child the importance of values like respect, empathy, and kindness. We promise to answer any questions with openness and honesty and to respect the level of communication that you're most comfortable with.
Thank you again for taking the time to visit our profile.
Goodbye.